uncomfortable, I would say, to talk about because obviously there's a real tragedy that is involved in it, but we got to mention it because it went super viral. So Josh and Nessa party together that Jaden is also at. I don't know if this is related, but the next day...
It was actually the same night, I believe.
Same night?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next day, Cooper's sister posts an IG story, which basically says... Is this crop top triggering for you at Josh Richards at BFF pod with the middle finger emoji 3 times? Picture Jaden. Jaden reposts this story, and where it's uncomfortable is obviously there's a serious tragedy involved. So it's like, how do you talk about? And I don't know what you guys want to say. I don't know the sister. The only thing I feel like to equate. Because using the triggering, which I said the crop top, I felt a little, and this is again the age thing, and I don't know the girl, uneasy. Just it didn't. I had a bad feeling.
Insensitive.
It's like maybe. There's a legitimate tragedy, and to equate it to like our podcast and the Jaden history. Yeah, to me, are 2 different things. They're like we shouldn't be convoluting a tragedy and a serious thing into like.
I thought that was pretty
BFF
like upsetting, like kind of disgusting behavior. If I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it was like very insensitive. I felt like.
Yeah, I just thought that was messed up. It's like, yo, whatever. There's a girl involved. Like I get it. Like people, Nessa and all that shit. But like to turn it into something that's just like so personal for so many different people, right? Like I'm sure Jaden's hearing about that Cooper stuff, and I'm hearing about that Cooper stuff, and I'm sure the sister
and it's his sister. You're right.
Everyone, right? Like I'm sure everyone's fucking grieving, and it's like I get people take grief differently, but like to go in and do that or like claim that or like say something like that about someone, it's just like it's a beyond like.
I feel like there's a lot of emotions with grief, and I've definitely been in a position where someone passed away, especially when it comes to a tragedy like this, and you think back to a million little moments before that person passed, and you feel anger, and you place things, you just replay those things, and you place that anger towards so many things. So I can't imagine whatever, like I can't imagine what every one of them are going through. So it's, I don't know.
Everybody grieves differently.
There's a lot of emotion. There's a million emotions in that.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's how I felt. And it most of all, his sister, who I don't know the relationship or anything. I don't know any of it. I don't pretend to know any of it. But doing that and putting it in a public and connecting dots was I think, not the right thing to do. And kind of puts everybody in a kind of a...
I think she's a really sweet girl, I mean, and I feel for her.
They went through a lot, right? So like,
there's no way to tell anybody how to feel in that situation.
100%. I'm trying to be understanding about that shit because that's like the worst. I could never imagine. Like losing my brother would be terrible, and like obviously Cooper, I looked at as a very close friend of mine, and like it was terrible for me. So I'm not trying to like turn it into something. I just wish that it would have never been posted in the first place.
Agreed. So that obviously went. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I just feel for her. She's a sweetie. I don't know. I'll shut up. I don't need to fucking be here for any of this, honestly. No,
I mean, honestly, when I saw it, I was debating whether we'd even bring it up or mention on the show, but then so many people are talking. It's like, well, at least we had addressed that it happened. Yeah. But it's really not. There is no winner in any of that situation.
No.
In this show, for the most part, BFFs, which it has been since it started, is kind of like busting balls and not taking anything seriously. Yeah. And just you start connecting dots that, really you can't connect. You can't. There is no one singular thing or anything you can point that. So we'll leave it at that. Move on. It was unfortunate.
Speaking of connecting dots, I don't know if you want to mention, because people were saying that's the reason. Also, we said they think we took the episode down because that story went up. I don't know if you actually want to say why it went down, or we can just.
Well, no, we took it down again. It was a tragedy, and we took the episode down pretty soon after. It hasn't been up. I don't know. It has been up for a month.
We took it down a while ago.
Yeah.
It was down before that story.
It was requested to get taken down, so we took it down.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. To me, and I could be wrong, it's convoluting kind of dating issues with like a tragedy. We'll move on from that.
Yeah. Please, let's do.
But we're not really moving on from that. Because then Jaden went on a Twitter spree talking shit about people talking shit online, but not in person after being at the same party with you two. I don't know, Josh, is this directed at you? You'd think the people that talk shit about me nonstop online would want to say in person too. Laugh out loud, you're bitch made. Fuck social media, you're lame as hell. But I still be on this. I think you're going to do this thing where I just poke pictures, like random moments, no words. People talk way too much. Move on. Who cares? Was this all directed at you?
I guess. I believe
So you guys have
right?
really
like,
active beef right now.
Well, there wasn't.
They're playing this game of stealing each other's girlfriend back and forth.
Did you see each other at the party? Like eye contact?
I
never really saw him or anything. He I guess I'd walk by me and I was like, I was pretty fucking sauced at this party, but I was like talking to this guy and he was like talking to me about business or whatever. And I guess like he like walked by with a group or whatever, but Sam and Gavin had like kind of explained the situation to me after, and he just kind of like walked by, stared at me. Gavin and Sam kind of like took a step forward, just being like,
was he trying to fight?
Who knows, right? Like who fucking
I saw
knows?
all parties look like they were having fun.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like it seemed like everyone had a good time.
Obviously?
So
Yeah, I was there and like I saw Josh. Josh was actually clowning me. He was like, "You weren't sick. Like, oh, come on, just come on, BFFs."
Yeah.
And then I saw Jaden. We had a lot of fun. I saw Nessa. She's a sweetie. We had fun. Everyone. It didn't seem.
It seemed like everyone was just chilling, really. Like, and then they walked out. Sam and Gavin like kind of explained the situation to me, and then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like he just like walked by, and kind of like stopped for a second, and then they like kind of stepped up, and then he kept going, and then the post was made, and that's when like I guess everything fucking happened.
Stepped up as in like you thought there may be a fight.
I didn't. I was literally in my conversation, and honestly, I could give a fucking care less about that kid or where he is or what he does with his life.
But
like,
you made a TikTok, right? And then
he had like made that post or whatever, and then I went and like I had actually just posted like a draft. It wasn't even like a TikTok that I like filmed that day or anything, because I was at someone's house, and so I filmed. I posted a draft or whatever of Honest, and great song by the way. And then like I trolled a little bit.
What was the song?
It was Honest. It was called Honest.
What are the lyrics?
We can like play.
Yeah, was it like
You can
cryptic
play it.
lyrics towards Jaden?
Right. I want to.
Yeah, it was like the lyrics are like.
You
they
knew
have
what you
it,
were
there we
doing.
She do a little bit. 12:30, I was all alone. I can't be compromised. Fucking on my ex, we ain't
Oh, Christ.
apologize, 'cause I'm way too young.
Yeah, so I posted
Are you
that
fucking
shit.
on your ex?
I mean, we'll leave that up to be,
So you're
interpreted.
fucking your ex,
Well, I said we can leave that up to the air. I'm not saying.
but
I'm
it's
fucking
not
my ex.
no.
Yeah,
No,
if
I
it's not a
wouldn't.
no, then it's a yes.
All right, they're
I'm not
officially
fucking my
dating.
ex, guys. I'm not fucking my ex.
I feel like now you just had to say that because at first you
Yeah,
weren't
'cause-
saying no.
Yeah, because you're the one.
I'm no stranger to fucking my ex, so I mean, I'm not. I'm just curious.
No, Right. No, he's dating Nessa. Everybody knows that. That's
I'm
part of the
definitely
problem.
not dating
And that's
Nessa.
where everything's getting convoluted, not to go back to the other stuff.
Not
but there's
dating.
obviously Nessa, Josh, Jaden, beef. You add in an element of a tragedy, and things are getting convoluted into a big ball of everything, is my take.
Yeah.
Damn.
I just think that's what it is. And like the kid, it keeps like trying to talk to me, and I just like I have nothing to say to him. So it's like, go make a song about it if you're upset, and let's all move on.
So did Jaden say you apologized?
No. I think he was just talking about like he was probably just like he had like DM'd me a bunch of shit, right? And then I was just like, dude, do I really have
Trying
to
to apologize? Like, what was he saying?
Oh, just like he wanted to talk to me, like he wanted to talk to me or something. Like, and again, I have nothing to say to that kid. Like I had a conversation with him already after the Nessa shit, like the first time it happened, like right after. So it's like I have nothing left to say. And he was like, I knew if I commented that shit, you'd answer my DM. And I was just like, bruh, if you're upset, go make a song about it, lol. And then that was pretty much it. And then he was like something about like making remarks about how Nessa's my girlfriend. And I was like, I'm actually single.
Why don't
lol.
you guys box?
Because I mean, that would just like kind of give him too much. I feel like press. This guy's kind of like going, wee, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I help him out? And also, it's like in the direction I'm going, fighting's just gonna take me back. Like boxing's kind of like a joke. Like to be a TikTok.
Why
boxer.
don't you mud wrestle? Sounds hot.
Tana,
Yeah,
how do you
that's-
navigate being
that's almost
friends with
worse.
everybody? Like, you know, people have beef, and you go around like, "Hey, Joshy," and then you like,
'Cause I feel
"All right,
like it's like,
I'm gonna go
Joshy,
get a drink.
Jaden,
Hey,
that's
Jaden.
I don't
Yeah,
fuck with
literally.
the type of people that are like, you know, if I came up to Josh and he was like, I don't want to talk to you because you like Jaden, or if I went up to Jaden and he was like, I don't want to talk to you because like I would just be like, all right, like, you know, I feel like people like who know me, you know, I know Jaden better than I know Josh, but I mean, people who know me know I don't really give a fuck. Like, you know, I'm just down to clown, and yeah, and it's literally, it's not my drama at all. I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Fair. Mia liked the TikTok room post of Jaden commenting on Josh's TikTok post.
Who's Mia?
She's like
Josh-
a girl
This is
that
one of
I was
Josh's
like hanging
girls.
out with.
You have a
while
roster,
ago.
huh?
Yeah.
I'm building the dream team.
What did Mia say? I don't get it. She liked, oops, what does that even mean?
What does what mean? Wait, what
Is
part?
Mia
Sorry.
against or for you?
I don't know. She like she actually texted me the other day and she was like,
She's
"Yo,
confusing.
just checking in, seeing how you're doing and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing good."
Because she
And
seems
then
to always like bad things about you, but then texts you on the side.
Yeah, maybe she's just one of those people though that like likes everything on their Instagram.
Is she
feed.
mad? Did you kind of hit and
Whoa, no, I didn't hit.
your face
Why you
when you
look
say
mad?
Looks
Because
directly at
everyone
Dave.
just fucking gets quiet after I say shit. Like every single time you guys are like, "Oh, did you fuck this girl?" and I'm like, nah. And then everyone just stares at me
Well, we
in
wait for you to tell
silence
us
for
the
like
truth.
30 seconds.
because you make
it's
a
like,
little
what the
face.
fuck?
You make a little
You did
face.
this, right. You go, no, I didn't hit.
And then you smile at Dave.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a fucking funny topic to talk
And
about.
it gives
dude.
like it gives lip
I'm no
quiver.
young
Yeah,
gravy.
it
I'm no
gets
young
nervous.
gravy. All right, I can't just talk about it so slyly like that guy. Just was at a restaurant, fucked a waitress, and then we went for drinks after.
I think
and,
that you should possess that demeanor, you know, because like at this
Right.
point it's known that you're
Well, I
you're having
think like
fun.
me and Young Gravy had a little private combo, and I think like maybe he's gonna start going for the MILFs, and I'll start taking like their daughters, kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
can we tag
I
team?
don't think
Slay?
any, I
Tag
don't
team,
think
yeah, Slay.
anything. I don't think anything with Young Gravy's private. Just FYI, he doesn't seem like he has a private filter.
He kind of does though. Like it's
Young
weird
Gravy.
because I'll try to like I'll want to like say some crazy shit that I know he's done. He's like, don't fucking tell. But like it's a curated brand. He knows what he's doing, for sure.
Our friend Mads gets in the mix and tells Jaden to shut up under Josh's TikTok comments.
Shout out, Mads.
I like Mads.
I know,
Mads
shout out
knows how to
Mads,
hold
bro.
a grudge.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
funny, bro. She's just funny.
Like, and that's an original. And for those who aren't up on their TikTok drama, Mads was who was dating Jaden when this all broke, and she's almost the one who broke the whole thing originally.
yeah.
And everyone's
Yeah.
like, Mads is crazy. Mads is crazy.
Oh yeah,
Mads
I said
is-
that shit.
Yeah, Mads is telling the truth, and just will
Who would've
chime in
thought?
every once in a while. Shut up. So I like that.
Yeah. It was funny. It was funny.
Oh,
shit.
Jaden's still going. Jaden's second Twitter spree. I know social media just changed everything. It's just sad, to be honest. It didn't have to be like that. Real life still exists. Be happy. I'd be sad too much. I'm just trying to be happy. If you think I'm a nobody, then stop talking about it. It's so weird. I got time right now. I'd say one thing, ha ha, like what? And then the TikTok room, Jaden likes a tweet saying how he is a good guy.